channel, baby.
Yeah.
What it do, Half and Jake family. Welcome back to the channel, baby.
Yes.
It's your boy Half.
And your girl Jay.
And we back
With
another reaction
video.
video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody.
Yes, welcome back.
Definitely appreciate everybody, man, returning to come check us out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If you guys have not had a chance to go check out our full interview that we did with the Jesse Lee Peterson, I want y'all to do us a favor, go check it out.
Yes.
The link will be in the description. It's on his channel, which is The Fallen State. So I want y'all to go check it out. You can also go on our community page, and we posted it there as well.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And I was nervous.
You didn't look nervous.
I was extremely nervous.
You did a really good job, though, by the way.
You did too.
You did a really good job.
You always do.
Really good job. All right, y'all. So once again, we about to get into some more reactions, bring some more awareness out there. Hopefully, wake some people's eyes up and things like that. We're glad that you guys are along with us on this journey that we're on. So with that being said, we're gonna let Miss J,
Let them know. All right?
Let them know who we react to today.
Okay, today we are reacting to why the Democratic South became Republican.
And shout out to Carol Swain. You know what I'm saying? We seen your comment, Carol. I don't know if you're gonna see this video as well, but we're trying to get in touch with you. We seen that you want to maybe do a reaction with us, so maybe you can give us an email or something like that, or leave your email, or you know.
And that's a huge honor.
That's a huge honor. Huge
and Carol,
honor.
you can educate us on some things.
Right. So hopefully you see this one. You guys tag Carol, man. Put at Carol or however you got to do it to get her to see this one, so we can go ahead and invite her and get this this reaction going. That'll be lit.
Right.
That'll be lit.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into it. But before we do, everybody else out there who has not yet subscribed to that channel, bam, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
Turn your post notifications on.
Yes.
Like and share this video.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And comment down below, baby.
Yes.
Come and join the squad, man.
Yes. Half and J.
You feel me? Plus, we gonna kick it off. What?
Oh.
Good vibes, baby. Good vibes. Boom. Oh, y'all check out the y'all like the you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Little Kringles in the bin neck, you know what I mean?
Right.
Gotta always keep God close to you.
Your barber hooked you up.
I appreciate it. Let's get it though. Shout out to my barber, man.
Once upon a time, every student of history, and that meant pretty much everyone with a high school education, knew this. The Democratic Party was the party of slavery and Jim Crow, and the Republican Party was the party of emancipation and racial integration. Democrats were the Confederacy, and Republicans were the Union. Jim Crow Democrats were dominant in the South, and socially tolerant Republicans were dominant in the North. But then, in the 1960s and 70s...
That's crazy, because in the South, the Democratic, what she was just saying, Jesse Lee Peterson was saying the same thing.
Right.
Because he's from Alabama.
Right.
And he was saying the same thing.
Right.
So, shout out to Jesse Lee Peterson,
Yes.
man. You feel me?
were dominant in the North. But then, in the 1960s and 70s, everything supposedly flipped. Suddenly, the Republicans became the racists, and the Democrats became the champions of civil rights. Fabricated by left-leaning academic elites and journalists, the story went like this. Republicans couldn't win a national election by appealing to the better nature of the country. They could only win by appealing to the worst. Attributed to Richard Nixon, the media's all-purpose bad guy, this came to be known as the Southern Strategy. It was very simple. Win elections by winning the South. And to win the South, appeal to racists. So the Republicans, the party of Lincoln, were to now be labeled the party of rednecks. But this story of the two parties switching identities is a myth. In fact, it's three myths wrapped into one false narrative.
Wow.
Let's take a brief look at each myth in turn. Myth number one, in order to be competitive in the South, Republicans started to pander to white racists in the 1960s. Fact, Republicans actually became competitive in the South as early as 1928 when Republican Herbert Hoover won over 47% of the South's popular vote against Democrat Al Smith. In 1952, Republican President Dwight Eisenhower won the southern states of Tennessee, Florida, and Virginia. And in 1956, he picked up Louisiana, Kentucky, and West Virginia too. And that was after he supported the Supreme Court decision in Brown versus Board of Education that desegregated public schools, and after he sent the 101st Airborne to Little Rock Central High School to enforce integration. Myth number 2, Southern Democrats, angry with the Civil Rights Act of 1964, switched parties. Fact, of the 21 Democratic senators who opposed the Civil Rights Act, just one became a Republican. The other 20 continued to be elected as Democrats or were replaced by other Democrats. On average, those 20 seats didn't go Republican for another 2.5 decades. Myth number 3, since the implementation of the Southern strategy, the Republicans have dominated the South. Fact, Richard Nixon, the man who is often credited with creating the Southern strategy, lost the Deep South in 1968. In contrast, Democrat Jimmy Carter nearly swept the region in 1976, 12 years after the Civil Rights Act of 1964. And in 1992, over 28 years later, Democrat Bill Clinton won Georgia, Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, and West Virginia. The truth is, Republicans didn't hold a majority of Southern congressional seats until 1994, 30 years after the Civil Rights Act. As Kevin Williamson of National Review writes, if Southern rednecks ditched the Democrats because of a civil rights law passed in 1964, it is strange that they waited until the late 1980s and early 1990s to do so. They say things move slower in the South, but not that slow. So what really...
That's like molasses slow right there.
Right.
Y'all know how slow molasses moves.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Things move slower in the South, but not that slow. So what really happened? Why does the South now vote overwhelmingly Republican? Because the South itself has changed. Its values have changed. The racism that once defined it doesn't anymore.
Right.
Its values today are conservative ones, pro-life, pro-gun, and pro-small government. And here's the proof. Southern whites are far more likely to vote for a black conservative like Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina than a white liberal. In short, history has moved on. Like other regions of the country, the South votes values, not skin color.
Right.
I like history has moved on.
Yeah.
Like that should be highlighted. You know, because some people still stuck in 1619. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
damn, it's really time to move on, man. For real.
Other regions of the country, the South votes values, not skin color. The myth of the Southern strategy is just the Democrats' excuse for losing the South, and yet another way to smear Republicans with the label racist. Don't buy it. I'm Carol Swain, professor of political science and law at Vanderbilt University for Prager University.
This is so informative
Yes, it is.
for so many people who are still asleep.
Or just confused on the parties.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not understanding, you know, the true values of the parties.
Right.
You know, so these are what these videos are for, to inform you about the parties. You know what I mean? Then and now.
And I'm so upset with myself because I didn't take the time to
Right.
learn about this.
Yeah. I mean, you can't be upset at yourself, though.
Well,
I
I
mean,
am, because I could have taken time out to read,
right.
you know,
Right. I mean, everything, like you
instead
say,
of just going by word of mouth.
right. But excuse me, like you say, everything happened for a reason.
It does.
And this was the time now that you're supposed to educate yourself. So, because now you have a platform to where you can help others.
Right.
You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? So, you know, that's what we use our platform for. So,
This is well overdue.
Yeah.
Overdue.
Very much so. And Carol Swain, please, if you see this video, reach out to us because we seen the comment that you wanted to do a reaction with us. We would love to have you on the show. So,
and especially to have Michael alone.
Right.
Oh, that
right.
For her to educate him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And have her actually there in person.
Right.
That'd be dope, Carol. So please, Carol, y'all help us out, man. Once you at Carol for us in the comment section so she can see this one. We can get her email, or one of you guys can probably get the email for us, something like that. You guys are better than we are and stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Right.
So
we appreciate you guys
we really
so much.
Yes, yes.
And thank you for going on this journey with us.
Right. Right. Definitely appreciate that. I know it's been a long journey, but y'all brought y'all walking shoes with you, so it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all Dr. Souls. That's what they call it, right? Dr. Good Shoes or whatever. You know what I mean?
Shows.
Dr. Shows.
Yeah.
All right, so let's jump into some shout outs.
Okay, first shout out goes to Jonathan C. Tay. What's up, Jonathan C. Tay?
Jonathan C. Tay, what's going on with you, man? Yes. Shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction. Let us know what you thought about it.
Yes.
Comment down below. And make sure you come back and join for some more reactions.
Come back. Second shout out goes to Johnny Lee. What's up, Johnny Lee?
Johnny Lee, what's going on, man? Generally, Johnny Lee. Shout out to you, though. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction as well. Let us know what you thought about it. We love you guys.
Yes, we do.
We thank each and every one of you guys.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, we out this thing?
We out this thing.
We out this thing, y'all.
Yes.
Peace.